People are admitting which obvious thing they only just realized and I didn't know some of them. Have you ever had one of those moments when you realize something that should have been obvious? Like that little arrow on your gas gauge that tells you which side of the car the tank's on? Dude, honestly, low key, that's what I use every time to fill up gas. And like, I fill up gas quite a bit. It's a car that I've had for like 3 years. Very late, but it's called the alphabet because the Greek alphabet starts with the letter alpha, beta. Oh! In order to properly use a hand dryer, you have to rub your hands. I used to put my hands under it and question why it was taking so long. But then I saw one of my friends rubbing their hands and I felt stupid. Wait, actually? Are you supposed to rub your hands? What? I just want to say, can't find a single thing about rubbing your hands on hand dryers, so it could be a lie. I was playing Monopoly and someone owned a lot of properties all clustered together, and I said, you got a bit of a monopoly on that part of the board. Hey, that's funny, because we're playing a Monopoly and you got a... Oh, I see now. I just finished reading Dracula by Bram Stoker. At the end of the book, there's a little blurb about the alphabet. Bram for Abraham. I didn't know that. Oh, huh. I didn't know Bram was short for Abraham either. A chef is called a chef in a restaurant because restaurants originated in France and chef just means boss. Oh, really? Dude, I took French in school. Eeyore is the noise that donkey makes. I knew it was too good to be true. Raincoats typically have bright colors, so you're easier to spot during heavy rain, not because raincoat designers have bad taste. Oh, that makes so much sense. I always found it funny how ABBA songs fit the movie Mamma Mia so well. It took me years to figure out the movie was made around the songs. Dude, I didn't realize that either. Oh, when people said it's a double-edged sword, I thought the sword's hilt was also a sword. Only until yesterday it was explained to me that it's just sharp on both sides. Oh, you get twice as much sword. Who would want a single-edged sword? True. A screensaver has a purpose. It literally saves your screen from an image being burned into it. I'm 37. Okay, to be fair, that's something that's no longer needed for the most part. The piggy and this little piggy didn't go to the market to go shopping. Oh no. The house in Bikini Bottom. Are car mufflers? Oh. Wow, that is, well, pollution. The measuring stick on the inside of gas stations is for identifying the height of potential robbers. Oh, that makes so much sense. The reason the stick seems to be off the proper marks is because it's angled so the camera can see their height. The mommies in that Christmas song wasn't cheating, but Santa's instead dad. Oh, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. The division symbol is just a fraction. The 2 dots represent numbers. Oh. Breakfast is named so because you're breaking the fast from when you were sleeping. Oh. I realized t-shirts are called because they make the capital of a T. Oh. Wait, there's the debate? Nah. I recently realized that when someone hangs up the phone, it refers to how people use to hang up their phones on the wall at the end of the call. Yep. That makes sense. Whoop. That's somebody young. That's got to be somebody young. I'm truly not an idiot, but just realized last week that sunflower seeds come from actual sunflowers. I just never thought about it or seen them growing. I learned about a year ago that Macintosh is actually a type of Apple, but then I realized why Apple, the company, named their computers Macintosh. It's actually quite clever. Because it's a type of Apple? Recently, I realized that SimComs stands for situational comment. Boy, did I feel like a dumbass in the room. Oh, I just realized Y2K stands for the year 2000. That air quotes are drawing little quotation marks around the word. I thought I was just being sarcastic. Isn't it being sarcastic? Is it not being sarcastic? I don't know. The letter W is literally W, and in Spanish, it's doble for W. I had no idea that pickles were cucumbers. My dad was so confused. Why you never seen mysterious vegetables called pickles on their own? Oh, to be fair, that's not something that most people realize, I think. Still blown away by the fact that I found out that a pony is its own thing and it's not a baby horse only a couple years ago. I'm almost 40. Yeah, honestly, such a weird thing. I realized the other week that 24/7 means 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wait, what? How did somebody not know that? What did they think it meant? I recently realized that cigarettes are just called that because they're small cigars. Cigarettes. Oh. So I guess cigars came first then. That makes sense. Well, pipes probably came first. And then cigars? I don't know. I was probably 26 before I realized that the second hand on the clock referred to the amount of time it was counting. Up until then, I thought it was the second. Oh, that's funny. They didn't realize it was 4 seconds. They thought it was the second hand. When I was younger in elementary school in the 70s, they used to put Hawaii and Alaska in a little square next to each other, just southwest. And I always wondered how Hawaii could be so warm and Alaska be so cold. Oh my goodness, that's so good. That fortnight is shortened from 14 weeks. Oh, I'm silly. I didn't know that either. Miles per hour. I used to think it was a unit of speed. I was probably 18 before I realized that you were actually traveling that many miles within an hour of time. For longer than I'd like to admit, I thought reindeer were just magical deers. I didn't realize they were real animals. Oh, that's so good.
Hit subscribe for more.